Yep, been planning this trip a little while now. Fishing rod, bag of bits and bobs, Wellington boots, a bag of, what are they now, pillars, yeah, and some fishing kit, some water, going to need plenty of that. Been shopping at Tesco's, outboard, very important, nearly forgot that, some spare petrol. There we go. All I've got to do is take some food out of the fridge and ready to go. Yep, hope the fishing rod gets some use. Anyway, there you go. See you tomorrow morning. Morning! How are you? I'm travelling up the A12, or down the A12 actually, going to Bawdsey this morning, where we've got a boat on a mooring. How this happened was we've got the boat on the old, which is on a private mooring, which I'm allowed to use from my boss, and that's our first boat. Well, anyway, I'll tell you more about the fine line later. But yeah, there you go. I'll tell you more about the fine line at another day. But in between sailing the Sweet Sue and getting the fine line in the water, and she's still on the hard at the moment, I was given a boat. The most important thing about this story is that there are some very, very cheap boats out there. If you have a look on the Facebook pages and you're interested to get started, there are Facebook pages about responsible disposal of boats, and they give them away, fully functional boats, so you don't need to spend a lot of money. I think the reason is there's some sort of, I don't know, sort of, as if there's some sort of wonder about whether you can actually sail or not, and a lot of people don't think they can. But well, if you just take your time and you get a bit of help from friends, you can. So anyway, I was given a boat. That was a little bit dubious as to how I happened to be given it. I didn't actually want it. And again, Mark was involved, Mark Stevens. He said what you need is you need something in between the Sweet Sue and the fine line, so you can get a boat out on the Deben and you can learn. You can learn the river. And I didn't really go bundle on the idea because I just didn't need the extra work of getting a boat ready for the water, but I'm really pleased I did. One of the best adventures I've had so far was when we took it round from, we actually put it in at Orford, and then once we had got it in at Orford, we sailed it back up to Sandy Point, up at Snape, and then about a month later we decided that we were going to take it down from Snape, and the idea, to be quite honest, was to take it down to Shingle Street, do a bit of fishing, just check everything was okay. But it was an absolutely stunning day. It was stunning. And after we'd had a can of beer each, because we're sponsored by Adnams, you know, once we had had a can of beer each, actually it was a keg, I think. Anyway, the point was that once we done that, we thought, well, we'll take it out on the river, or out on the sea, and take it round to Bawdsey. That was a perfect day for it. The tide was absolutely right, and as it happened, my mooring at Bawdsey had just been installed, so everything fell into place. Now the boat is called the Double Bluff because I was bluffed, and sorry, I am driving and I am concentrating on driving before anyone says anything, because I can do two things at once. I can multitask, as you can see. Yeah, it was excellent. Has been excellent. But I haven't taken it out yet on the Deben. And this little project is, well, Mrs. Howard is off on our daughter's hen night, or hen weekend. They can't have a hen night anymore, they have to go for the whole weekend. Well, I thought, well, I aren't just going to sit at home with a spaniel for company, and a Labrador. I thought, I aren't doing that. What I'm going to do is, if it's a lovely weekend, I'm going to have the weekend out on the boat, have a look around the river, learn a bit more about the boat, learn a lot more about the river, and take you with us. So I'm now coming through Ufford, yes, past Ufford Park, and what I'll do is I'll catch up with you a little closer to Bawdsey, and you can come with me for the weekend. This might be there could be about three episodes of this nonsense. You never know. Just coming through Melton now, and they've been cutting the grass. It's June the 7th. That was a motorbike. This was June the 7th, and the countryside looks absolutely lovely. I'm just coming into Melton. Someone's been cutting the lawn that smells fantastic, and I know this isn't the smell-a-thon on this video. You can't. I might be able to bottle some of it and send it to you, but it does smell lovely. I think they say that the sense of smell evokes more memories than anything, and I must say that probably is true. Just had to stop for a train coming in at Melton Station. Would never forget going on on the East Coast line from Saxmundham, either towards Lowestoft or up to Ipswich with my aunt, my auntie June, and my cousin Alison, my brother. We used to go out for days out in the summer holidays on the train. Yeah, lovely times they were. So it's quite fitting, bit of a summer's day, and I just come past a little train. Now this is the Woodbridge pub. Yes, haven't been in there for a long time, but must remember to. So there you go. I'm getting on my way. I'm now just going over the bridge at the absolutely, well, I would say that's the upper reaches of the navigational Deben. After that could be a little bit dubious. In fact, that's a little bit dubious even round Woodbridge now. That's silting up badly. They're running out of deep water anchorages for bigger boats, so bit of a shame, but hopefully there'll be something done about it. You never know, dear. Never no money spent in the countryside unless that's for Sizewell Power Station. I'm down here. A few people out on the river. What a glorious morning. 16 degrees, a little bit of breeze. This is Bawdsey, and across there you can see Felixstowe, for those of you who don't know the area. And on the end there's the Martello Towers, which we have along the east coast. There they are. The boat now going out down that channel to go over the bar, which is always awful, but there you go. Very exciting. Hope there's not too much wind noise. If there is, I'll have to talk over the top of the film or something when I started. And there you go. Anyway. Anyway, there you go, out on the Deben. yeah, tested the engine, that's okay. Sailor's on. Gonna get rid of the tender in a minute, which is there. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. Bit choppy. That's sort of wind over tide at the moment, so it's a little bit rocky, but when I came out, that was absolutely lovely. Yeah, when I watch Sail and Ruby Rose or Sail and Sweet Ruger, they talk about what do they talk about? I can't think of it, what they call it. Provisioning. Yeah, provisioning. That's the word. So I provisioned. Yep, you can see that in there, right? I provisioned. Well, I went to Tesco's last night, if that's provisioning. But anyway, there you go. So all ready to go. We'll get rid of the tender, as I say, and then we'll have a float about. So I got the jib up. We're off the mooring. Just toodling up the river, and it's absolutely lovely. I've only got the jib up, we're making nice speed, but it's a bit gusty, but it should drop a little later, so I'll put the main up later on. There we are, got the main up. Absolutely lovely. Look at it. We'll see right over there. Bright green, sunshine, big Suffolk sky. We got a boat off the port side, and we got two actually. There's another one coming down. So just get round that. See, and good conditions. That one's under. Yeah, that one's under motor. That's not under sail. But lovely conditions for sailing, absolutely fantastic. And there you can see we're coming up to Ramsholt Arms. So I'll put the camera back on when we get somewhere close to there. That boat that came past us at Yacht a little while ago, that's just come in and moored up. I suspect they're going to get their tender off there and go and have a pint in the Ramsholt Arms. I don't know. It sounds like a good idea. I just had a can of I was going to say special brew, but it wasn't. No, just had a can of Ghost Ship. And that was very, very pleasant. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to carry on up past Ramsholt, then see where we go. I'd like to get up towards Woodbridge and then anchor up for the night and hopefully, well, cook a bit of tea. That'd be lovely. Yeah, and then I'm just going to sit, fish, possibly read a book. I got the book Suffolk Estuaries to read that someone gave me. I thought that just fitted the bill. Absolute treat. Everything looks absolutely stunning. This is just how I like to sail. I don't ever want to race. I just want to go to the countryside. My Suffolk, that'll do me. There we are, and absolutely beautiful. This is the Maybush, Walderingfield, and Walderingfield Yacht Club. There you are, Woodbridge. Thrown the hook out, and I tried to get on board, but I was just too late. That's quite surprising how fast they go out. Anyway, I've thrown the hook out next to the board, and I'm sitting on the mud. Now they're going to start the barbecue, and that's Woodbridge. Yeah, that's excellent. Lovely spot. Well, coming to the end of the first day. Been absolutely lovely. I've got to admit, I fell asleep, so that's why the sun is suddenly going down. Had something to eat, and that was it. Curtains, what an absolutely lovely place to stop for the night. I really am high and dry. Tide should be turning fairly shortly, and what I'm going to do is, I've got the hook out at the moment, but I'm going to get onto one of these mooring balls. I can't find the one that I'm supposed to be moored on, just can't find one with the number on, so there you have it. I'm stuck. Anyway, it's been fantastic. Seen a lot of wildlife, and a lot of very, very pleasant people waving, putting their hands up, and behaving themselves very, very nicely too, regarding the rules of the river. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get a move now shortly, and then we'll go from there. And we'll catch up in the morning. Plan to get away about just after 4 if I can, and then get down to where I want to get down to, which is the rocks, for about 6 o'clock in the morning. That's where I'm going to stop and have my breakfast. So we'll see how that goes. Well, there you go. It's about 11 o'clock, and we're well off the mud. I knew when I could see Woodbridge over the transom that we were off the mud. So there you go. That's the last thing I'm going to see tonight. I'm going to go to sleep and early start tomorrow. Going to try and head off at 4. So that'll be lovely, I think. Plenty of wildlife, and what a beautiful, beautiful evening. And that river is so calm and still.